Welcome to another episode of Convos Create Change. It's episode 6. The boys are back together again. We got PT back. We got Easy back.
Back.
And we're going to have another great conversation, another great topic for you. Valentine's Day was just this past weekend, so let's talk about it. Let's jump right into it, fellas. Y'all ain't had no Valentine? What was going on? Y'all, you know.
Some noodles.
Some noodles.
Yeah. It was a lonely Valentine, don't be honest with you. Real lonely Valentine.
Now, you know your lady friends might see this. Okay.
Like I just said, it was a real lonely Valentine. And if you want to check, look where I was sleeping at, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm home. Check the cameras, man.
I was in the club on Valentine's, so my Valentine's Day was actually good. Like, I did my thing. I got my check.
Man, we ain't talking about you working. We talking about, did you have a date?
Yeah, I did. I definitely did.
You had a You had a date? What you do? What kind
I had a date with Destiny.
Oh, here you go with the bullshit.
We made it happen. We made it happen.
What about you? Since you want to ask about a date, did you go on a date?
Man, no, I ain't had no date. I didn't, you know. I ain't really into, like, normal holidays and stuff like that, though. Like,
what's a not normal holiday?
Like, I'm the type of person, I don't think most people care that much about knowledge and information, but I always look at like the origin of holidays and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And like Valentine's Day got like some crazy ass history of how it started and shit like that. So I don't really believe in like, it's like got to do with the pagans and stuff like that. They were some real freaky ass people, like the Cupids, like some little boy shit and playing with boys and the Romans and the Greece and the homosexuality and all that ties into the holidays, how they brung it over here, like, so a lot of holidays, if you look at them, have to do with the pagan religion, and pagans, some real freaky ass people.
Man, these women ain't waking up thinking that.
That's what I'm saying. I know. That's what I'm saying. Most people don't think about it. But I ain't gonna lie, if I had a lady in my life,
boy, you know you eating that trick or treat. I mean, that little candy with them hearts that say "be mine" on there. What was you talking about?
But I'm saying, like, I would do something. I don't know. I probably would. Like,
if you had a girl.
Yeah.
Probably, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I try to be one of those people that's like in tune with what she really likes type of situation. So like, if I was to figure out.
Like Valentine.
do you expect to get some on Valentine's Day, or do you just feel like it should just be for the lady?
Like a gift?
Yeah. Something. It don't gotta be a gift. Like,
you can't get no ass. Like, you can't get no
pussy.
Pussy is not a Valentine's Day gift.
That's an everyday gift, man.
That
is
even
a gift sometimes.
No, this was mutual. I thought we were working together. I thought sex was a two-way street. I didn't know it was one way. I didn't know it was just like, oh nah.
I'm the only one with the box of chocolate, so she got the Valentine's Day.
So do you think men should get some on Valentine's Day? Oh no.
I think so. If it's a love day.
I said that. I said it's a love day.
Yeah,
no, girl told me, she said, no, it's not a fucking love day.
That's a selfish ass person, I think. I wouldn't want to be with that person.
You see all the hearts? That's love.
But so if you had a lady, what kind of wine and dining would you do?
Set it up.
I mean, I like taking trips, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I did something a little different.
So a Valentine's Day trip? See,
come on, man. Valentine's Day trip. They know what I do. Right here. Valentine, we out here. What you talking about?
Boy, taking trips.
What would you do? Like, you ain't gonna do the rose petals? I seen a lot of rose petals.
Did that already.
A lot of flowers.
Did that already.
I did that once in my life. I'm not gonna lie. I did that once.
Was it worth it?
Young Miami got old boy a Draco.
Now that's hard. That's hard. That's a dope. What's a good Valentine's Day gift for a woman to give a man? Because I don't think they know that type of stuff.
I really believe the best gift, you got to know your man. You got to know the person that you love. You got to know what they like. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know that kind of, that's fucked up. Like, if you don't know what your man likes or what he to do,
y'all shouldn't be Valentine's.
Yeah, you shouldn't be Valentine's, baby.
I tell you what, a great Valentine gift for me. If you go out here and give me 5 bands to go get my old school, that'll be the Valentine.
He always got. Can we come back to reality, please?
That is reality. Y'all don't know what I'm like that.
I'm saying like some cologne. I'm cool with some cologne. I'm cool with some sneakers.
Don't give me no curve though. Don't give me none of that raw. Don't give me that fact. Hey yo, that's some bullshit. Give me some shit that I would really go spend some money on myself if I went and got it, and you know that.
So, I don't celebrate it. I'm just joking with you. I really don't celebrate. My mama Jehovah's Witness, so that really, Valentine don't mean too much to me at all.
So how did you feel? We seen all those people posting on social media. You thought that it's like some bullshit.
Not idiot.
But okay, so let's. I'm gonna ask you this. Or ask y'all this. How do y'all feel about social media in a relationship?
I feel like this generation, the new wave of things. Like, a lot of women look for accreditation.
Definitely. Validation.
Yeah, validation too. Like, that, they look for that off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then when shit go bad, are we going to post that? Like, do we gotta post? Does everybody's life become a reality show? Like, does everybody's life has to be subjugated to that? I still got a problem with even the kids, like posting your kids in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially for certain type of people. Like, I kind of understand like infants and all that. Like, I don't know if you really want to post your kids on.
Man, I done seen kids grow up on Instagram. I don't even know that. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was so funny. I went to go speak at a school last week, and I saw this little boy in the class. I was like, bro, I know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really was like,
a grown person can run up on your kid out of nowhere.
I was like, damn, I think, like, who kid you is? Like, damn, who your mom and dad is? Like, I know you you look familiar. And then I realized it was from Instagram. Swear to God, the next day his mama posted me. I was like, oh, I spoke at your school yesterday. I just seen that little nigga yesterday.
Do you feel like you should get like something from your kid, like to say that, do you want your life to be on social networks?
I don't even want to go in the kid direction, but I'm talking about the relationship though. Like, do you feel like the relationship should be on social media?
Yeah.
You do? I do. At what stage do you post them on your social media?
A year. A good year.
Are y'all together for a year, or y'all going through that talking phase?
Okay, me personally, I would think you would go through a year before I even post it and say I got a real girlfriend for me personally.
How long you wait to have sex with her? I'm trying to see when the scales start. Like,
right.
That depends on how we feel about each other. Okay. It's not a time period on that, though. I'm just saying relationship.
If you fuck a girl in a one night basis, right, and you make her your girlfriend, do you feel like she's like of lesser value than a girl that you wait 3 months for?
If you made her your girlfriend, there ain't no lesser value than my girlfriend. That's just my girl. But I think a lot of people get confused, like, and women think, or sometimes, that if you smash them on the first night, you know what I'm saying, that make them a hoe, you're not gonna respect them. And I think it just depends on the vibe that you come off as. Now, I agree. If you get, in a situation where you carry yourself like that, and that's just what it is. It is what it is.
You can have sex.
But I've actually had that. I've actually had a situation where I smashed like the first night. But I think it's a little bit different too. I just thought about it because of social media. You might feel like you know somebody previously, and then you finally actually meet him in person. Then y'all got some built up tension. You know what I'm saying? And shit get popping. And you know what I mean. And so I think that
the heat of the moment is real.
Because I had like somebody. I'm not going to those details.
You ain't gonna tell nobody?
I mean, I don't care. But it was somebody that was like follow me, flirt with me for a while, and then we finally saw each other. Come on now, you doing too much.
Put them receipts out there. You gotta put the receipts.
That lady in a whole relationship now. The girl I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
She got a whole, I don't want to disrespect her like that.
Respect, man.
But I wouldn't even disrespect nobody. I wouldn't tell her, regardless. If it ain't my girlfriend, it never happened. But it didn't happen social media wise. Okay. But I think like we had we linked up first night. Partied all night, got fucked up, went back to the crib, but we ended up talking for like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't think that really bothers. And it was never on social media though.
Right.
Like I ain't the type, like I said that. But another good question. I say I'm a very private person when it comes to that, unless we like locked in a relationship.
Right.
But is there a difference between being private and keeping someone a secret?
That's the difference.
Is Drake baby mama a secret?
Whoa.
Or is she private?
Nah, that was a secret.
Nah, that's not.
That was exposure.
That was a mistake.
Oh, mistake.
That wasn't something he tried to do.
Why you gonna say that?
That man might have liked
he laid in
porn
it.
stars,
He laid in
man.
it. I'm saying he laid in it like without. We don't know how he had sex with her, but I'm just saying.
He got a baby from.
Got a baby from.
Right. Okay, but that was never his girl. That was. You know how many women he probably smashed?
Yeah. How many got pregnant?
You know, I mean, he probably thought, you know what I'm saying, she was on type of birth control or some shit.
Boy, please, he knew she was
probably
a
lied
whole porn star, bruh.
And if a porn star fuck you right, you might can't get about that thing.
It's over with. I said
you might can't get about
wake you up in the morning with it is the most dangerous time of ever in life.
And you can't even imagine the amount of women that throw themselves at a nigga in that realm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but she a professional.
Right.
So she's coming at it from a whole nother wave. Like,
coming to put
I know
it
shit
on
that you never seen done to you.
Trying to prove herself. She got something to prove.
She proved it.
But I don't know. But so how do you draw that line between it being private and it being a secret?
Or I think you got to be with her first, and then that becomes, you can make your relationship private.
Yeah.
But a secret is starting off and nobody knows, and you can continue like that. like nobody knows. Now private is a little bit, you know, you be more a little acquaint with people. You can see it out and you can see the realness of a secret. Nobody knows about you, baby. Like,
Right. I think like when you in that secretive shit, like 9 times out of 10, you still trying to fuck around with some other hoes.
pretty much.
Right.
That's how they do it.
Like you ain't never posted.
But I feel like it's also too the relationship y'all built and the friendship on how y'all base what y'all got. You know what I'm saying? If y'all kind of started in the realm of being on social media with each other, then it's kind of expected. Like even with light skin Keisha and bro, like they promote the fuck out their relationship, but it's an avenue to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lane.
It's a whole lane. It's a whole lane for YouTubers and social media couples now. I think.
Yeah, it is.
You're like,
It
I'm gonna
is.
get me a social media girlfriend.
Even
Yeah.
if we don't do this shit in real life.
Well, you ain't gonna even get a girlfriend. What are you talking about?
You know what? That is.
Neither one of you niggas
That's
gonna
a
get
good
a
one, bro.
girlfriend.
Listen. I'm
out your mans over
I'm
here.
on the
I'm
market
just saying though.
for a social media girlfriend. I don't want you in real life. I only want you for the cameras and the likes. Like I want this to be. We're gonna sign an agreement that we're going to be social media boyfriend and girlfriend. Now, what did you do outside of that? As long as they don't get no pictures of it, we good.
That's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, you might turn that to a business, boy. So you just said set up fake
My OnlyFans only.
girlfriend page.
My only girlfriend.
Wait,
fan.
ain't that for porn? Like, talking
No.
about that's
No.
the fans. He said
No.
the
He
OnlyFans.
did say
No.
OnlyFans.
He said
You did say-
OnlyFans. That's
fans only.
There's not a
Hold
such
on,
thing
hold
called
on.
fans
Let
only.
me
You
see
gotta
what that
make
was
it.
called.
No, fuck that. You making up
starts
shit.
with-
Nah, hell no.
Bro, you
I
got
don't
a
know. I
fan?
ain't never seen. I don't got an OnlyFans. I ain't seen one, but I don't know if they do.
You
sex
know
on there.
somebody that got
I do- I
a
know
bio
a
and it say
lot. I know.
$8.99
How
and
you
they
know?
do.
A lot of girls.
You watch it?
I ain't never paid for
Have
that.
you never?
No, I ain't never subscribed.
Me neither.
But I done seen
Not
like one
on
of their promo
Instagram. Not on
videos.
Instagram.
Would you make a fans only girl your Valentine?
Whoa. Yeah.
A fan.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah.
You could be my man.
Ah.
I mean,
Like,
is it,
about-
'cause
like,
they
that's-
might just do it only behind the camera. Like it may not be in front of nobody.
But you know what? I was thinking that because like I seen. Have y'all been on Twitter lately? Like Twitter turned to
Twitter?
a whole porn site now.
I gotta get a
You
Twitter.
just showed me that shit. I got it.
Bro, I was on Twitter, but this is my thing. Like, there's a girl on Twitter. Now, Twitter, you can see the free stuff, but they be like they do like little short clips. But the girl, I think she just be fucking her nigga all the time on there. But I don't think like he ever shows his face and stuff like that.
The masked villain.
I don't even think he have a mask on. Just be like the angle.
Wait a minute, Scotty Smart. You were at the most epic pool party in Atlanta history. You were present. You were there. We are not gonna go past this, people.
How did we even
Peace
get
out.
there?
I'm just saying.
How did we get there?
When you
Before
said
going
Twitter,
past
when
it?
you said Twitter,
He
I
said
thought about a cucumber. And
Oh,
this girl.
Hold on,
man.
before you go there,
That's
he's
the only
man.
thing that hit my mind.
Okay,
I was
let's-
like,
we can go there.
He
We
didn't
can go there.
invite us though. Remember that though.
yes,
He didn't invite us.
She was
I
in
didn't invite
Miami
anybody.
too. And
I don't-
when I was hosting a party in Miami, I seen it. I was like, Scotty, how much you think?
Instantly.
They call her
How
the
much
throat
you think?
goat.
They call it throat goat. I said, yo, bro.
Goat.
I said, how much you think she gonna charge? You know, cause I just gotta see it. You don't even gotta do it to me. I just do it. Like, how do you look at somebody when you know they can do that and they come out in public? Like, you know what I'm
Smile.
saying?
You look at here.
You smile at her.
You.
You right.
If y'all never seen that pool party, go. They may have
So
erased
you
it.
didn't even ask no question about what about
Okay,
it?
back to that.
He
Yeah.
said, can you make her your Valentine?
Yeah, can you make somebody like that
For
like
that
your
night? Yeah, we can have a night. We can have a night together. Yes, I can.
On Valentine?
Okay, cool. I mean,
That night. Just that night.
yeah, we ain't gotta publicize it. It's just.
No, it's going on Instagram.
Well, I gotta see. I'm too private for that. I don't like that. No, it can't go on Instagram or something like that unless it's my lady, man. I'm not with that.
So can you make her your lady? Can you make the throat goat your lady?
Ooh, I don't
See,
know.
and
If,
that's what I'm saying.
shit.
Her talent is so up there above a lot of women that
but
like.
she's
Hold
been
on.
giving a lot of guys head.
Time
though.
out.
I mean,
now. Y'all don't know.
oh, here we go. Here we go.
See,
This is
y'all
coming.
don't
I
know
where
the
this is going.
ones,
What?
the ones that not throat goats, called throat goats, them ones, they throat goats, bro. But they just don't show y'all that, bro.
Yeah.
It's cool. But
It's
see,
a song called Throat Baby right now that's popping.
right, and they love it.
Actually,
But
he was the first person I heard play that stupid ass song.
Right.
That's on the
That's
radio.
it.
All in
That's
the
on
club.
it's on the
That's
radio
everywhere.
now.
that's a dope ass
He
song.
Shout out
was
Threat.
playing it
That's
a
dope
while
ass
ago.
song.
He was
Dope
playing it
ass
a while
song.
ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Who he got it from?
Easy.
Oh, I don't know. I just heard him play. Oh, okay.
He don't
But
get
some
no
real
music.
shit, man. Like them, the ones that y'all don't see. They secretive,
The undercover
You know what I'm
throat
saying? Like my boy said, he like.
I like
keeping it
that.
private.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
But, they
But when
do
she
it.
making
That's
money,
fine.
she bringing some
tell
real
you,
money to the
boy.
table now.
That's
Like,
what
you know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
gonna say.
Like,
Let's put that in there.
I don't care about that. That's not high on my priority list.
I got you.
That's not high.
She
But
suck a good dick and she bringing you bread. That's not your priority. That's what's
She
up.
can have a regular job, make
Suck
regular
you
good bread,
I know.
and I'm perfectly fine. But she could be my personal porn star, but I just can't have the whole world looking at her. I'm not that comfortable
Monica
with that.
Lewinsky, Councilman Tate.
There
I
he
got
go.
Here y'all go with this bullshit.
First of all,
And then he still asked a question about the pool party.
he asked you
Yeah, because you was
three
there. Like it was so limited to certain people to get.
I
in
mean,
there.
let me tell you, all
And
right,
my
think
boy
about the
was
pool
there.
party, right? The pool party was epic before that portion of the pool party
My boy,
happened.
you was shirt off Scotty that.
I was,
No,
for one,
his
let me
name
time
is
out.
not Scotty.
Time out.
Fellas,
26?
ladies, this man is 08. We're gonna go 08.
That's 12 years ago.
This man named X McNaughty. All right?
That was when I was 21 years
This
old.
man is a real porn
yeah.
star. All that
Hey,
bullshit. But go
hey,
ahead, though.
man.
Councilman Tate now. That's
so,
what we
I just want take me in the world of the pool party. What you
so the
saw?
pool party was dope though. Like for real. Throughout the whole pool party, I mean, it was one of those parties where like everybody was having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, the part that went viral was like the last 10 minutes of the party.
Gotcha.
The party was going on for about 3 hours. And I'm talking about we throwing everybody in the pool, everybody having a good time. So, you know, like I said, but like, I love my life because the day before that, I was passing out 250 uniforms to the kids.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I do my work and then I have my fun time. It's
Right.
about balance.
Okay,
And so-
cool.
but you know, I actually lost followers because I was there.
What went viral at the pool party?
So there was a cucumber contest.
Okay.
All right. So the cucumber
Details,
contest.
Scotty.
So you know, these young ladies were trying to win $3,000.
Okay.
And some of them were putting the cucumbers in their mouths.
Cash, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at one point, the girl who was a porn star,
AKA Throat Goat.
yeah, but this is before she was the throat goat. I think this is what took like the funny part is when we first met her, she had like 5,000 followers.
That's what I said. She wasn't a porn
Now
star yet.
but she did have porn. She was doing porn.
But she
already.
wasn't a star.
Light
No.
porn. She wasn't that yet though.
No, she had a page. Like
Oh, okay.
she was with the shit. So I guess like she said in her mind, she came to win the money.
Right.
And so everybody was putting the little cucumbers in their mouth and she took it to the next level. She put the cucumber inside of her and you know, it went viral. Yeah. So
There's another little fine chick over there. I don't know her name. I can't remember the girl's name though.
I don't know. But yeah, so that's what happened at the pool party. Like I said, but you know, like I said, people are so judgmental, man, and I think it's weird, like I can't believe you was there. I was like, I was just at a regular pool party.
Right, right, and that
Who
just
the fuck
happened.
knew that was gonna happen?
That's true.
Like,
That's
I
true.
like what am
Can't make this
my
shit up.
dog had a song that's popping. They decided to throw a she's a winner's pool party. I was all right, cool. I'm going to fuck with the pool party.
She
Shit.
was a winner.
She won. Goddamn it. Goddamn. So
She won.
I mean, it is what it is. But
Happy Valentine's. So I think there you go. Some girls should just go pay the throat goat to come have a session with.
no.
Yeah, but she ain't got to suck my dick. I'm just saying she can just be there to coach her. You know what I'm saying? Coach your girl.
Now she's coaching. No.
Nah.
But like I said, I mean, she blew up off of it. It's good for her. But I ain't really, you know, that ain't really my thing. So
But you know, the real issue on Valentine's Day should be like daddy daughter's Valentine type shit, man.
yeah, definitely. I saw a lot of that. I did see a lot of that. I appreciate.
That's what that
I'm really respecting the fellas, man. Fellas is really stepping up with the kids,
Yeah,
man.
they are. That's
I
what
mean, and we
Valentine
got to
is.
stop that stigma of black men ain't really fathers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure we always praise the fathers that are
Yeah.
in their kids' lives, man,
Definitely.
because
They need it. They need it.
They need it, and we need to see more of it.
They become throat goats.
That's true.
Because if you don't, it could.
Let me ask y'all that the stigma on women calling other men daddy, like even in a sexual endearment or as a flirtatious thing.
Mm-hmm.
And some girls' essences, it's become like they have daddy issues. Like they really have.
It could be.
Like, do you feel a certain type of way about it? Are you okay with it? Is it like a playful thing?
I
too?
ain't never been into that call me daddy type
Nah,
situation.
even if she don't, she
you don't
gonna-
have to ask. She
yeah,
just call
she
you
gonna
that.
say that.
Do you
Would
stop
you
her?
stop her? Yeah.
Do I stop her? No,
Don't-
I'm not.
don't
no.
say that. Don't say that to
I'm
me.
not.
Don't say
Don't call me daddy. No, that's weak as fuck. But I ain't never been like, in the pound game and like, call me daddy. I ain't never been in that moment either. So no, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I
Does
don't.
that play a part on like the fathers, like the men that raised or what didn't raise them?
Part of it probably.
I mean, I think each situation is it's hard. One thing I want to stop us from doing a lot of times is like trying to categorize a lot of people in one sense. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody has different situations. I think the denominator within those situations tend to be father issues or looking for attention from other men and things like that. But I think also you can have a father who grew up that wasn't a good father, or you could have been around. A lot of people have a lot of deep issues, you know what I'm saying? Some girls might have been touched or molested young by, you know what I'm saying? And that may have fucked them up mentally. So you never know their situations or that trauma that they've been through. But a lot of time it's some type of trauma though.
We have to open up the platform on what we're doing with Convos Create Change and also with your dad and the mental health aspect.
Definitely.
And make sure that we are creating a healthy conversation about it to help people that have been through those types of pathways in life, rather than it just being sexual or controlling. Because in a lot of the times, like a girl told me some real deep shit once. She was like, I just want a man that can just teach me some shit, like just, you know, give me some real game. Like I ain't tripping on the sex part. Like it's cool and all, but I really want somebody to like help put me up on something. Like, and they kind of played back in the part where she didn't have a father figure. She didn't have nobody really help her go down the line of how to do certain things.
Yeah.
She had to learn it through a female's eyes, and most of the time they can be stripping or doing some other shit. What women got to do to get to where they got to go. They don't got to take a route of a man. We can go, you know, we take risks. Like,
I mean, I think that all plays a part in it. It definitely does. And the thing is, a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of times I get women that are attracted to me because of the way I think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, the things I post and things, it's not the same that most dudes is on. You know what I'm saying? It's different knowledge. Like I said, I'm a person that's thirsty for information, that's thirsty for knowledge. So like when you talk about Valentine's Day, I'll be the one to be like, I'll break it down. You know what I'm saying? And get into it. Like, all right, I'll research some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times it's just about giving that good game and be able to hold those conversations that will make you different or set you apart from any other nigga that is trying to approach a female that make a rock with you in a different way. Like, oh, you really, like, I think it's funny though, because like people see you post and then they actually have a conversation with me and they be like, no, nah, you really are like that.
So basically giving out games is better than giving out gifts.
Definitely.
That's a gift. That's a gift.
But people have different love languages though. But I think if gift, I mean, I've never been one that, you know, when you come from nothing, you can't really place a monetary value on stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like learning something and the toolage to grow is better than any gift. Now, in the moment, you might feel like, you know, great about the situation, or he feels, but I think you can throw a gift at any type of situation if you got the money for it. And there's no
game to give.
There's no connection with that. It's just, all right, I got this bread, you know, and that keep you satisfied, get the fuck out of my face type of situation. So I think a lot of times when you can provide gifts or you're financially different and set and you can allow people to live a different lifestyle, they come into that and they get comfortable.
So how important is Valentine's Day to your relationship? Like how important is it to the way you
I don't think
like,
we can answer that question because none of us in a relationship.
I'm in a relationship. What are you talking about?
You just shut up. Well, man, I'm not playing with him. Anyway.
I'm not playing.
But who? Can we have? I want to bring a couple on the panel. So you and your girl gonna be. I'm gonna bring a married couple on. I know some happily married people that I want to bring on the panel. I also want to bring
I have unhappily married people too. That y'all really need to hear that conversation.
But why the fuck is they still married?
That's why I want you to hear the conversation.
Hear that.
They're saying that what they've built is stronger than anything that
they got kids.
Through. Yeah.
Okay, that's.
But they hate each other.
No
like,
excuse though.
But and they don't want to go through the process of the paperwork and the courts and things because they see how much they can lose based upon just of how America has set up the marriage system. It's more so like their control rather than the love control. Love is out of the question. Are you better off not getting married legally?
Do they still live together?
Yeah. But he got his own apartment. He got like a little townhouse crib because he was like, I can't live in the same house. He's really like, I hate a gut, but the kids and everything is already situated in schools. They done got everything paid. The house already bought. So it's like, but he don't want to be there. So he
You
got.
talking about my homeboy too?
We might have. They might.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of similar homeboys. That's kind of how that
Maybe
works.
the same person. But a lot of people live in those type of relationships based upon the control of how their life got set up.
But I think you can't sacrifice your happiness, man. I don't know. Like,
That's big.
I can't sacrifice my just being unhappy with a person every single day
For security.
for anything. Like mentally, that would drain the fuck out of me. But I think a lot of times people do put themselves in situations that they aren't happy with, or you know, they ain't really fulfilling themselves and feeling like they can reach their highest potential. That's not their soulmate, but they'll stick it out.
Right.
Especially when kids are involved. And I can respect that. You know, you want to give the kids.
So do the kids like set a standards for you to kind of make it work or stick it through?
I think sometimes you want to show the kids that household.
Right.
But also, I think if you're being toxic with it, then that's not helping the kids.
They saying all that, you know, like my home dog.
Like I would rather it be a happy separation where my mom's like how I grew up. You know, my parents were not together after 9 or 10, and they could coexist. You can co-parent. And so in that situation, I think that's better for the kid to see your parent happy than a person that come home and just don't want to be there every day. Somebody that's just like, right. You're disgusted by the presence of being around that person. Because you get to that point where some people like, bro, I don't even feel like being bothered with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's what they really came up with Valentine's Day for.
For what?
Sideline Saturdays. Ooh. For the side chick. That's the real, you know, the day after.
The day after Valentine's Day.
But what if Valentine's Day not on a Friday?
We'll call it sideline day. What you talking about, man? Just sideline day. The next day after. The day after Valentine's Day is the real day, though, for real, though. That's where you see your real girlfriends. Oh, no, for real. Y'all don't know that?
I got you.
I mean, that means that you're not being faithful.
I ain't say that. I said you see your real girlfriends.
Right.
That ain't not being faithful. You're being faithful to your real girlfriend.
So why didn't you see her on Valentine's Day?
Now you get into the real statistics.
I'm just asking the question. That's your real girlfriend. See, my thing is this, though. Like, I don't want to be there.
They might think they your real girlfriend on Saturday.
Nah, they got to know if they didn't spend that Valentine's Day with you. They got to know. They got to know. Like,
they was busy that day, bro.
Come on, man.
So if they don't get Valentine's Day, that tells whatever y'all are that this ain't that.
I think so.
Ooh, hell no.
I think so.
So everybody that ain't getting
hell
nothing.
No. I don't want y'all to believe that at all. Ain't no way in fuck.
So you mean to tell me that you would be in a serious relationship with someone and not spend Valentine's Day with them, and that's supposed to be okay?
Yeah.
Under what circumstances?
What is the seriousness? Like, when does that?
Under what circumstances?
She could be out of state. She could work out of state.
If she a flight attendant, cool. I mean, yeah.
Only flight attendants.
Nigga said only flight attendants get
Cause guess what? You knew when Valentine's Day was coming, didn't you?
Listen, man.
You knew when you knew Valentine's Day was coming, right?
Yeah.
So like, if she was out of state, you could possibly plan that in advance to be there or be here. See, my thing is this though. I don't really like excuses. So I don't make no excuses. I don't accept no excuses. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if that's what you're going to do, you can commit to that person. You're going to make the shit work. Like, there ain't no really...
But I don't even see us on Father's Day. No.
Well, they got... That's between you and your baby mama.
No, not my baby mama. I said... No. My baby mama.
So, I'm just saying, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
If you get your baby mama something for Valentine's Day, right? Or don't get one of them something. So, if Future ain't get one of his baby mamas something for Valentine's Day,
I don't think
it shows that he don't give a fuck.
For one, I don't think he give a fuck, and I'm going to use him as an example because he do that. Because that's just an example. I mean,
who you want to give an example? Tell me.
I don't like using specific people. Is what I'm saying.
How about yourself?
I don't got no kids, so how that gonna work? How about yourself? So did you get your baby mama something for Valentine's Day?
Nope.
So did you get your baby mama? Okay, so then what?
I gave her.
I did give her something.
I did. I gave her laughter, joy.
No, you didn't.
She got Cayenne. Yeah.
For Valentine's Day?
Yes, you did.
That's some bullshit.
Just the same bullshit they try to tell us. Well,
and a great co-parent. My son is over there right now.
But you know about the question that said something
I know that.
about the baby mamas for Valentine's Day.
I know that. I mean, I'm just asking.
He just asked you a question.
I'm just trying to figure out how that works.
You ain't got no kids. You talk to a nigga who ain't got no kids.
You right.
He don't know nothing about that shit.
That's why I ask people.
What does Valentine's Day really play? That's what I'm saying. Like, is it a real important thing? Are we just making it that? Like, are we just hyping this shit up because society's telling us to hype it up?
We're definitely programmed.
Pretty much hype because
we're programmed.
Because if you don't get some of my validating my relationship and said I don't like you, I don't fuck
like with you. I ain't gonna lie. I saw a lot of people post a couple that day that I never seen.
I never seen these. Because when you come to the club, bitch, you single. But on Instagram, you had a whole relationship. I didn't know that.
Because she knew that
I seen a bitch have a gender reveal. And you know you was pregnant. You was just in the club twerking on top of the table. How does this work?
So she wasn't showing it all?
See, Valentine's Day really don't relate for everybody. Like I said, religion play a part too. So and real, because Jehovah Witness again. Why you scrubbing your shoulders?
I just don't know that many. I don't know that many Jehovah's Witnesses.
You sitting right next to one.
I don't know another one.
No. Who grew up?
Okay, cool.
You know
I'm not
saying?
discrediting you,
So
but I'm
trying
just
to tell you.
I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I don't know many of them to say that to understand their mindset to know it. So you're the only one that grew up like that I know of.
Jehovah Witness that believe. You know another Jehovah Witness that believe in Valentine's Day?
I don't know no Jehovah Witnesses is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know none. So like I can't speak on what that's your area.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Take that
That's
on
why
you.
we need everybody, man.
You gotta have diversity in the conversation.
We need everybody in these conversations with us.
Like I want to, like I said, next
Bring
week
it
I'm
in.
trying to bring on somebody who used to be an adult entertainer.
Yeah.
And I want to bring on the girl who own the trucking company. You know what I'm saying? See how the professional woman mix with the nightlife stripping type of situation. Is that a conflict going on? You know what I mean? I want to bring everybody onto the platform.
Yeah, we got to, yo.
Because that's what she's.
Nightlights.
Okay, adult entertainer.
Yeah.
It's all the same. But man, what?
Strippers and exotic dancers definitely not the same. Or adult entertainers.
Okay. It depends. That's up to you. Hey,
Go
In
dance.
Atlanta?
A waitress. Is waitresses the same thing? Because waitresses look like dancers now.
Oh, my
They really dancers turned waitresses. I don't know.
hey, man, that's you. You the nightlife expert. I'm just gonna step up and out of that conversation right there.
We're going to get into that too, man. We got to talk about that. That's a real powerful movement in business in Atlanta. Like the nightlife generates so much money and value in Atlanta, in a lot of cities too. And I think a lot of times it gets swept up because, you know, daytime, you know, traffic and 9 to 5ers and not, you know, that's their word. But there's other 9 to 5ers from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And I see them.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the another form of entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? I support the hustles. You know, I don't knock nobody how anybody get their money. You know, I always think there are better avenues to get money.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like you gotta start.
But do we have to like promote the people that are just regular employees and try to get their mindset to go other routes, or just let them be employees, just let them go through the process that they're comfortable with?
I think we should spotlight more of the hard-working people. I think a lot of times those people feel underprivileged.
Right.
I feel like they don't get the accolades, and therefore their insecurities show through that. You know what I mean? I think if you or they always say, well, that's what y'all like. You know what I mean? They want to put it on us all the time. Like, I'm like, that's why I had started the Working Women Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Like, happy hour for women when you first get off work. You know, we could kick it, have some drinks, something like that. Like, we need to bring that back.
That's dope.
So I'm all into.
I think our female host is right here. I might have to take this
Ooh,
call.
how much time we got? We lit tonight.
What we got, Dave? About 30? I need to put a timer up for real. Okay, so we got about 25 minutes.
Y'all getting big bucks time. You know, we create the best conversation.
Let's pull out the
Convo box.
Convo box.
It's the best right here.
The Convo box and pick a number. Let's see.
That boy, that's young Jeezy over there, y'all. I'm trying to tell
Man,
if Jeezy would have never dated a Chinese woman, that's how he would be right
I don't
now.
like Chinese women.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie.
No, if you go straight through.
White girls are the scariest thing out here on this earth, man.
where are y'all going with this?
I'm just saying. I just thought
Yeah.
about that.
I
It
haven't-
smell like hot mayonnaise.
There you go. I told you about categorizing people. I can't speak
It
on
is. It's not a categorized.
It is. It's like that's low.
That's how. I'm
prejudice.
be honest. Society
That's
does
prejudice.
that to us every day.
So that don't make it right to do it back. That don't make it right to do it back.
I ain't doing it back. I'm just reading the signs. I'm
Nah.
just reading what you giving.
So, fine ass chick that look like Kelly Kapowski walk up to you.
Who's Kelly Kapowski first?
Saved by the
Sorry, I
Bell.
just got back.
You remember Saved by the Bell?
There was a lot of white girls on there. I don't know.
The one that was at the one that's,
cheerleader.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So he was really saying something negative about white women.
Is it a negative?
What, yo, how you know it's a nigga? Let me hear it.
It smell like hot mayonnaise. Like
That's negative. That's
it
not
does. It
okay.
doesn't. It isn't like.
I did not. You gonna
It's
have
like-
them protesting?
No, it's just like.
The
It's
owner
like it-
YouTube daughter is
I don't
probably
know.
a white woman.
Like it's like.
No.
It's just like it ain't right. Like you know,
Why
how
is it
you
not
know,
right?
you feel like it's
Why
just,
is it not
you
right?
Never feel like something just wrong to do. Like if somebody just
It's
said
kinda weird.
a bowl of crack cocaine right in front of you, and you just know that this. Ain't
I mean,
right.
I think it's whatever you are around though. You know what I mean? If
What you grew up around?
right, whatever
I
your
agree.
comfort zone is,
I agree.
whatever
I
you've
agree.
been and whatever you've done, whatever you've been around. Like I wasn't raised around them. You know what I'm saying?
Me either.
I've only had
I seen them a lot.
a one almost encounter, almost, and it was in Vegas one time, and it was like
Vegas.
she had hit on me, and I didn't really even know how to respond. I didn't even know how to have a conversation. I didn't even know how to communicate. I didn't even know what it was. I was uncomfortable. I was like, "You like black guys?"
Oh shit.
You like black guys?
Hey, real shit.
Hey,
I really don't even know how to interact.
We talked about that
Listen,
too, bro.
On some real shit. So, similar to your story, this was this year, and Airbnb was over here, right? White girl was walking the dog. True story. She was fine as fuck, though. I've never talked to a white girl a day in my life. Never. So I look at her. I said, damn, she fine. And I backed up. And when I backed up, I looked at her, and I said, like, I didn't know what the fuck to say. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to say something. I really want, like, I wanted to say the same thing I normally say. You
You didn't think it was the same?
Bro, I stopped. So listen, though, that ain't the end. I go upstairs, bro. I got all this. I said, damn, boy, that white girl was fine as fuck. I said, boy, I'm racist.
It's prejudice. It's prejudice.
So I said, boy, that's sad. Boy, I didn't know what to say to her, but she was bad. But no, really, that was a real fucked up situation because I had to check myself, and then I now look at myself
Yeah,
in the mirror now.
I think that's the thing. Like it just kind of feels weird. Like
I mean, I've never done interracial dating. I'm not opposed to interracial dating if that's
Me
your
either.
thing.
That's
You know
you.
what I'm saying? But I feel like if you look at it, I feel like you're gonna get a lot of backlash from it, which I don't think you should allow that to persuade you from it if you going all in. But I feel like when you get to the part of interracial dating and you start meeting like families and stuff like that, like I feel like this is
Like
fucked up.
Tony.
I feel like older people, like 60, 70 plus, are some of the most racist people. So like grandma gonna be like, nigga. Grandma might call you a nigga.
Hey, you're right.
Like,
You're absolutely right.
because
that's my thing. I
50
think
years ago, like,
right the gap of that. I'm like, man, because my mom told me, and I had a little white girl I liked too. She may have scared my whole mindset of it because she was like, nigga, don't ever bring a white woman, and she just randomly said
we've
this.
all heard
and
that
I'm like,
before.
damn, like why you feel like that? Like really, but black
Yeah.
parents.
yeah,
You know,
it's
it's-
like what they went through. You know what I'm saying? It's an understood feeling that they went through. You know what I'm saying? They
Cause
grew
Get
up-
Out was the best horror fucking movie you could make. Like that's the
I
best.
didn't even see that shit.
What?
I ain't no movie
Hey,
type
man,
of
we gotta
nigga.
take his black card sometime. I gotta ask you about certain
I
movies.
ain't got no
that you-
black card. I got a light skin card. Man, almost black.
Well,
man.
watch
Almost
your
black.
mouth.
Almost. Didn't I?
You don't even know who this is on my shirt. Ooh.
I asked you, did you want to put your sweater on?
Nah, like I said, I revoke your black card for not knowing who this is on my shirt.
who that is.
Oh, no, don't try to read the name.
Oh, that Huey.
Where you saw the name at? Where was that?
You ain't covered up.
You read the fucking shirt. You didn't know nothing about. So yeah.
Explain who Huey. Talk
Matter
to
of
him.
fact, it's Huey's birthday. That's why I got my real nigga shirt on.
Okay.
Niggas actually is another. I'm always trying to educate. So I had a clothing line called Black Royalty.
Negus. Get the spelling
Yeah,
right.
Negus, but it's Ethiopia, and it's actually a term that is of empowerment and kingdom, and it was actually switched on us. So you know what I'm saying, anytime I try to educate our people, I try to be a walking billboard for education and our culture. You know what I'm saying. So the clothing line Black Royalty, and Huey Newton was the founder and co-president of the Black Panther Party, and one of the biggest inspirations in my life. I consider Huey the GOAT, one of the GOATs.
Boy, I'm out here spraying culture too. Shit, what you talking about?
You ain't doing shit.
What you saying right there?
Drug.
Drug. Do right, you gain success. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
Message.
You ain't got no dot that say
Came
that.
straight from Jose
Anyway,
Messiah, bro. What you talking
let me
about,
get back.
bro?
Let me
Let's
get
get back to this real shit.
Let me get back
This
to
is
Huey.
real.
So with Huey, I think he was the biggest person that ever organized black people that didn't have to do anything with religion. I think Malcolm was the Nation of Islam. I guess Martin was a little bit more, you know what I'm saying. But Huey was just trying to protect our people. You know what I mean? And it spread, and I think they became the biggest fear of the FBI. You know what I mean? And at the same time, they were doing good for the community. They were policing the police. Make sure y'all didn't whoop our ass, and also taking care of the kids and shit like that. And so I always look at that, and I think he became too big for himself. He became like a folk legend when he went to jail, and I think once he got into that mindset, it kind of fucked him up a little bit. And for a
But
few years.
anytime you get too many good niggas together, FBI gonna be looking at you anyway.
Right. And so I think, anytime you have black people organized and promoting positivity in a large group, it scares people. You know what I'm saying? When we take our privilege of educating ourselves and being in tune with one another, like I said, actually he's about to get tatted on my arm, so I'm gonna need probably my guys upstairs. I just seen him do a crazy.
Yeah,
okay.
We got some great artists in here too.
Great Kobe tat, and he probably do a portrait for me. But I got Malcolm right here. I got Juice
heavy
Pop.
foot.
Right, break the whole stage. Why don't you? I got Juice Pop on my, Juice Pop and Malcolm, and actually it's supposed to be a three-headed monster because I just did my whole arm though. But he was actually one of the top three of my inspirations and people I study in history. As far as a revolutionary mindset, as far as organizing our people, and actually wondering, can we have another situation similar to that without having religion involved? And I try to listen to every aspect of different people. I try to get a good message from anything. Like, I'm not really into religion, but I believe you can get a good message from a Christian speaker, a Muslim speaker, a Jewish speaker. A good message is a good message. I don't like to be divisive in that and open up my conversations to learning from anyone that has something good to speak on. But yeah, today is Huey's birthday. I think it should be a national a national holiday. I think he's one of our greatest heroes. And I think, the Black Panthers were torn apart because they put a negative connotation on what they were doing in the media, you know what I'm saying? And, unfortunately, they didn't have platforms or outlets to go against what the news was reporting about them.
Yeah.
And so, people like Huey, people like Fred Hampton, who was killed by the Chicago police at only 21 years old, you got to be able to have those conversations about those people and understand that they were really killed by the government, you know what I mean? And so you got to understand how strong our unity is when you have those conversations. And that's the big thing for me, is to understand how powerful the government, how powerful we are when we are unified. If we can ever figure out a sense of coming together, and then, it's an amazing thing. So yeah, that's my dog. It's Huey's birthday. I think it should be a national holiday. I think more people should get educated about it. And don't forget that he is a doctor. Dr. Huey. And then I saw, most people watch the Boondocks but not know that was who the character was based off of. So Huey
message right there. That
was, you know what I'm saying?
So when you go back and watch
the Boondocks, like one of my partners, he got the Boondocks tattoo on his arm, which is dope, in relation to Huey. And so, you know what I mean? I think when you talk about our history, especially being Black History Month, it's Jordan's birthday today as well, Michael Jordan's birthday. So,
one of the GOATs.
Definitely.
Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan?
No, Air Jordan.
That was a good
Michael
one.
Jeffrey Jordan.
Here he comes back. And he's
Michael
back.
Jeffrey.
Yeah,
I'm back.
but
everybody gonna enjoy
as we have our moments in Black history and talk about Black History Month, I think that you also have to mention the greats at all times and make sure that we don't just overlook our own history. Because it always, we had the conversation about the Martin Luther King thing, but people always make Black history jokes, you know what I'm saying, trying to be funny and shit. And I get it at times, and some of it is funny. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not no party pooper, but I think we don't take our own history seriously enough. You know what I mean? And I think we make a joke out of everything. And at some point in time, you gotta just, all right, y'all. But yeah, so Huey, real niggas, real kings. That's what we are. That's what I stand for. That's what I project. That's what I promote. All that good shit. So, Black royalty is what we are, Black excellence. I'm actually getting ready to do my Juneteenth culture ball that we did last year. We're going to do our second annual one this year on June 19th, which is our day of independence for Black people. You ain't supposed to, you can get drunk on St. Patrick's Day. You ain't Irish. You ain't, Mexican celebrating Cinco de Mayo. But June 19th, it's our day that we was actually, freed almost 90 years after the shit was said that that 4th of July took place. So just about knowing your history sometimes. Like I said, I'm an information junkie, and so I fall into those categories of woke, conscious, but I just like information, you know what I mean? And so you can't never take my Black card.
Oh, hold on, back on that. That's why you grew dreads?
I don't think that had anything to do with that.
Well, you been growing dreads for 3 years now, boy.
Man,
Again,
here we go.
We gonna chill out, bro.
Right.
Chill out, bro. I ain't gonna do you like that.
Because we don't want you to take your hat off. You might have a cul-de-sac under there, boy.
I'm old as fuck anyway.
We're in the Convo box.
Right. So let's go back to Convo.
Baby hair having ass. Well, what's all about?
Anyway, pick a number. 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We good. We only got like 15 minutes. We good. Matter of fact, we only got going. Since we speaking Valentine's Day, we had a conversation the other day, and
Don't lie now.
How?
What are you finna say?
I was gonna ask you. No, remember we had the conversation about role playing. You don't go there? It was about Valentine's Day.
My boy. What?
Oh, we gotta go there. Okay, we can leave that. We can leave that alone. Right now.
I'm gonna ask the grown people. You wanna ask the grown people or some shit?
Ask the grown people.
Hey man, I'm telling you straight up.
Okay.
Y'all ain't ever role played? Like straight up. Nobody ever role played, put a mask on or something, or be a paper boy or none of that? Man, one of y'all ain't never did that shit? Or a jailer or a robber? Y'all them boys don't know nothing about that? Like nobody ain't never role played.
It was so
That's
funny.
what we talking about.
We had a conversation. We were in the room, and I felt like the cornball at this point. You know, in my sexual experiences, I always consider myself, capable. But
Yeah,
I ain't never been that creative. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even care for lingerie that much. Girl, take that shit off. Take that shit off. Take that shit off. I want all the nakedness. I want that. So
I want to look into it first before I just
you
get all
wanna,
butt
you gonna,
naked. I want to do a lot of shit with it first.
You gonna have a whole play.
Yeah,
He gonna come in there with a tool belt. He gonna be looking like Overton.
I would be,
I
I would be a slave, whatever the bit. I mean, whatever she would like. You know what I'm saying? I don't even.
I wish Dre was here, cause Dre.
What was going? I heard the word that was kind of starting to form. Like, is bitch a word of indifference?
No, we already talked about
All
it.
right, I'm just saying, should bitch just be in regular English? Like, should it just be regular?
Bitch is another word that some females need to get just used to.
When I'm taking bitch, the word bitch is already crossed out of our top. Yeah, we already been there.
I just need to make sure that they understood that. I ain't role played yet, but I don't know. My brother's a different level of.
Right. I mean, hey, if that's your thing,
It ain't my thing. I've done it. now.
But you sounded very. I ain't never heard you sound this excited. I never heard, besides when you tried to make us do drugs, and I didn't want to say.
toxic friendships, y'all. Toxic
I made them
friendships.
boys smoke weed one time, just one time.
good with
Made us smoke weed. You ain't never had to make us smoke weed, so that's a whole lie.
Oh, anyway, we ain't on that. But I don't even know what
Okay.
these boys even talked about, bro. But
Okay.
anyway,
So-
I have role play is actually a dope idea for you, younger generational people. Y'all can really entertain y'all sexual situations when you actually, you know what I'm saying, put some clothes on different. Y'all already be naked all the time. Nobody want to see that shit. Tell her to dress up
Who
as up.
the fuck? Who are you fucking? You fucking Martha Stewart? Who in the room?
No, you not fucking. I'm talking about the IG, all them baddies and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, they dress up, bro.
I believe you, bro.
They put their clothes on.
I know.
What you gonna put on a schoolgirl outfit?
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
That's some pedophilia type shit. I think folks be having some sick ass minds.
It's
and shit like that.
it's some
I think
sick
that be
shit.
some fetishes, like,
Bro,
yeah.
you ever seen Gerald's garden when the lady got handcuffed to the bed and
I
her
ain't on that
boyfriend
one.
ended up dying
I
on
ain't
top
on
of her and she couldn't get out this? I'm like, look at this shit.
I ain't on the handcuffs either. I ain't that far.
You ain't that far. You wouldn't let a girl tie you
No,
up?
she not.
No. Damn, look at you.
You ain't gonna let it get like the whip and the
No, I'm never getting whipped. I'm never
No
getting
50
tied
shades.
up.
no
50
dominatrix.
shades.
No, I'm not.
shades.
I'm never into that shit. That shit ain't. I mean, I don't know how far y'all minds
Do
go.
you
but
choke?
I'm just
Yeah, I
asking.
choke. No,
I
I choke.
definitely choke.
Yeah,
I
you
definitely-
choke.
I'm a dominant species. I'm a
Choke with two hands and one hand.
It
It
depends.
depends.
Yeah.
depends on the-
where
yeah.
you at with her. You
Now
know what I'm
listen,
saying?
right?
Boy,
I gotta tell y'all this. So,
when anytime
I
somebody
gotta,
say that,
I gotta tell y'all this is some funny shit. Summer Walker wrote a serial, like a murder R&B song. The song is called "I'll Kill You." It's actually a hit with Janae Aiko, and the lyrics came up on YouTube while the song was playing. And she's telling the nigga like, "I'll go to hell or jail for you," and she keeps repeating it like a seance. But the way that it sounds, it's so smooth and sexy. But London said that this bitch tried to smother him with a pillow while he was asleep, but he ended up waking up. So I'm like, what do you do after that? Ask somebody, so what do you do? Like, after you know somebody tried to smother you with a pillow, do you wake up and want to fuck her? Or do you want to wake up and want to...
I beat the shit out of them and get the fuck out of that
Can't hit
situation.
women.
It's
That
self-defense.
nigga said,
just tried to kill me.
She tried to suffocate you.
I
They
ain't-
can say it's under like a sick, because she rolled on top of him. And goddamn, nigga, I woke up like, because in your dream, you thinking that you suffocating. You don't know that you really suffocating.
She trying to kill it, man.
No, dude, I don't know. Is it
I don't
like,
be with her no more. I can tell you
I
that.
can't
one
be with that
now. That's
motherfucker.
it.
Hell no.
I'm not
Hell
going to sleep
no.
another day
I'm
with
not
her.
being
niggas
around that
like
person.
crazy though.
Niggas
A
is
little bit
stupid
of crazy.
too.
A little bit of crazy.
Niggas is dumb.
Nah,
And then this be my thing. Like you'll
You
see
want
a
this church one?
so we can go into that. That's low key domestic violence. like, like and
Oh, that's scary.
That's perpetrating domestic violence. That's allowed. you know this person is violent, and that's, I mean, if that's what you into, I don't condone that. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone hitting women. I don't condone women hitting men. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I get to that point where I got to put my hands on you, then I don't need to be around you.
All right.
And so,
But can you? But they said that
because I know I'm going to jail. Like I'm gonna call the police first in that situation.
That's
Fuck
their
it.
form of love, though. You know, like some girls,
Ooh,
they don't
not-
know how, and they don't look at it as crazy. They look at it like that's the way they
women
love.
do like that shit.
Then
Bro.
that's because you know why.
It depends on who they.
Then that means you don't know what love is, or have self-love. Because it's a value thing. You know what I'm saying? When you value yourself to a
Don't
certain
get beat up
standard,
like that, baby.
you don't allow people to treat you a certain type of way.
Right.
And I ain't going for that shit. You can't tell me that, nah, this nigga punched you in your face, you got 2 black eyes, this nigga done pistol whip your ass, but he love me.
You don't see these marks? He love me. Love marks.
Ah, your ass be, then when we got down at the funeral, you know what I'm saying? Then you be on the motherfucking snap. Then you be,
Kill everybody in your family.
boyfriend shows up, shoots mistress, wife, dog, kid, you know what I'm saying? They kill everybody, but he love me. But like I said, those are signs, bro. Like you gotta take a sign for what it is. You know, that motherfucker gonna smack you across the head with the goddamn sign. You still gonna be talking about, but he love me. Nah, you's a dumb motherfucker.
So how many times you think that your girl can hit you before you say I'm really just done with you completely?
Like, I ain't never got
Where
hit
she
by.
hit you at? I mean, come on, man. Like, y'all stop being bullshit, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Where did
What
she
she
hit
hit
you
you
at?
at? Okay, the first time she hit you, even though
Well,
they,
she slapped you. She threw something. She hit you in the head.
well, they gonna throw something all the
Right, she
time.
gonna
All
smack-
right, that's good. I'm cool.
She smacked you.
All right, cool.
You cool? So where did she
Try
have
to
to
hit-
hit?
try to
Where
hit
did she
you in the
have
neck.
to hit you at for it to be?
All right,
Okay.
in your face, almost like one of them vital areas, and then it hurt and it bleed a little bit. Then you know that's it. But you know, I done got punched before. I'm cool with it. You all right?
You
baby.
like that shit.
I'm straight.
You
Just
low-
leave me alone
yeah,
after
you
that.
like
After you get your
turmoil
I don't like
type
getting beat up. I just, you know what I'm saying? I might like a little bit. I don't like getting beat up though.
I ain't never really got to that point though. For real, like I've almost got there.
I was gonna say your journey gonna be crazy, bro. In that relationship, I hope.
I've gotten to a point where it was close. You know what I'm saying? Like where I had to goddamn shake a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like get the fuck off me. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or
Never
hold a
DDT
motherfucker
nobody?
down. Like no, like I done had to like hold a motherfucker down. Like push him over the counter and they almost fell in the sink type shit upside down. Like just
Damn.
hold him. You know what I'm saying? Get him
trying
off.
to get that action. or what?
Oh yeah, she definitely was about that life. Like I done had, I done had a motherfucker like snap a charger in half. Like just, I done had some shit that was close to that. But like I said, I ain't with that. Like nah.
That's what I be saying, like sleeping next
I got too much to
somebody.
lose. I think. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I think when you got shit to lose, like in the back of my mind, even though you know what I'm saying, I got that crazy spell in me to go the fuck off. I just be feeling like, bro, this shit really ain't worth it.
See, like some women can lay right there next to you and allow you to just sleep, and you feel like you're just peaceful in your little 1,000 thread sheet, and this bitch just wake up and you got a pillow on your face, but you didn't even know she was mad. You didn't even know that she had a problem with you. She slept, she laid there, and all of that. You sleep, knocked out, and that's how you wake up.
When I
Hopefully,
wake, we over with. I mean, that's over.
You might be right. I can't.
That's
I can't.
over.
like
that's-
relationship,
tried
you
to
got
kill
the
me.
trust
You tried
factor.
to kill me.
I'm putting a straight order out there. I'm calling the police, like, cause I already know if she call the police, they don't even give a fuck what I did. I'm going to jail.
What about she?
How you gonna prove
what about,
it?
What
I'm
about
trying to figure out what
she
the
don't
story
give a
gonna
fuck if you call the police too?
Yeah.
She don't care.
That's cool. She gonna
go to
spend her.
jail.
She gonna go sit in
then
jail.
come out,
Okay,
you know.
cool. I'm gonna be gone.
Right.
That's it. That's over. Like I ain't even.
End of the relationship.
I ain't even speaking. Like I had one girl show me crazy last year, and yeah,
Girlfriend.
nah, it was.
Yeah, I only need to see a little bit of crazy.
Right, it
That'll tell
was.
me a
It
lot.
wasn't even nothing. It was.
tell me a
It was
lot.
actually on my birthday. Like.
I might not know what a lot is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Man,
don't
no,
think you
I
know a
seen
lot.
crazy. Yeah, you don't.
You don't know what a lot is.
You you can say you'll take a lot, but like I seen a girl get crazy and get into it. One of my little cousins. This was like when we second, third date type situation. You know what I'm saying? And like really go at my little cousin. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
yeah, and then like
God.
pull the car in front of him, try to make the nigga almost have an accident. Wait, whoa,
Oh, you crazy.
Thin line between
That's
love and
too-
hate
that's
crazy.
too early to show me you
That's what
crazy.
I'm saying. And I ain't gonna lie
Relationship.
to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. She was so fine that I almost considered. He was like,
That should have did that 6 months in. I'm like, oh,
right, you might have been all right. This was literally, we met at 255. I invited a bunch of people. She came bowling with us for my birthday.
Rest in peace, 255.
Man, yeah, I missed that spot, man. I really missed 255. Our bar, is like my new little kick it spot. That's
see
my.
what that's
We might
about.
do we can do some live shows from there too as well. But yeah, motherfucker did some crazy shit. The third time I seen her. Whoa, I'm not with that. But you know, we touched on Valentine's Day. Kind of went to my little pro-black little moment. You know, domestic violence is a prevalent conversation we can always have. But we coming to the end of episode 6. I want y'all to keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. We're on the Stream Live Podcast Network. JViz Productions, my guy Dave, the whole Justice Media team. I want to shout them out. My co-host Easy, my co-host PT. I'm Scotty Smart. This has been. Oh yeah,
iTunes.
We on iTunes,
Big
Apple,
Apple.
Stepped up a little bit.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Like and subscribe.
If you got
share
an
the
Android,
content.
you can't hear us.
We creating the memes.
No, you
Share the
can't.
memes. We got memes doing 2,000 views. We got listeners in Brazil. We got listeners in Toronto, Canada. And so we spreading. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to grow. We're on episode 6. And the buzz
We
is
gotta
growing.
get some more black businesses up here too, man. We need black businesses.
Definitely, we're gonna start
Look
looking
at the Master P noodles too.
something about, you know, do some advertising, and just grow as a brand, grow within our community. So thank you for always tuning in. And this has been another episode of Convos Create Change.
6-1, baby.
A little bit of Gucci every time.
6 rings like Jordan them. I thought you finna show the socks again.
Oh, not the socks again.
Not
You
the
ain't
socks.
gonna do
Oh,
it
I thought he was
again.
going with the socks again, Dave.
But chill, just a little bit of Gucci every time. Don't worry
Happy
about
birthday
it.
to the GOAT, MJ.
And happy birthday to the GOAT,
Huey.
B.
Rest in peace,
Newton.
Kobe.